Well then, uh, yeah, I'm kind of flying solo at the moment, folks. I apologize for that. We'll be bringing a few people on here. Everyone else is just trying to get set up at the moment. Uh, Needless to say, I'm kind of running behind myself, but yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna wait here for a moment for everyone else to get in here. Today's or tonight's guests, I guess, we're going to be bringing in YouTuber Captain Rolls, YouTuber Douglas Rowe, and YouTuber Trainman3985. I can see Trainman is currently knocking at my door, so we'll bring him in just a moment. But Douglas will be joining us 5 to 10 minutes from now, and it's probably going to be about an hour, give or take, before Captain Rolls can join. But let's go ahead and invite Michael in here.
Howdy, Gory.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Give me 1 second. I got to adjust my audio a little bit.
Gotcha.
I like the background.
Thank you. Picture of my favorite steam locomotive of all time, the Challenger.
Yes. Although I'm more for the big boy myself.
That's understandable.
I mean, it is the world's largest steam locomotive, after all.
That is true.
Yeah, so basically, we're going to be bringing on a few more guests here in time. It's just everyone's kind of running slow at the moment.
Got chores to do and such?
I think everyone's just trying to set up. I know Eddie, he's still at his job right now, so it'll probably be at least an hour till he gets here.
Gotcha.
But hello to my sweetheart, who is actually sitting right behind me out of frame at the moment.
Howdy, Mrs. Thompson.
Well, she's not well, at least according to the NMRA, she is, but we don't talk about that.
Oh, okay. Howdy there, soon to be Mrs. Corey. Okay, I'll just stop.
Hey. So just remember that.
So I guess while we're waiting for Douglas to get in here, what to talk about. Those of you who have been following the channel and other pages will have seen I've been posting various uploads, which I did this year, basically highlighting some of my favorites. And funny enough, a lot of rail fanning this year.
Oh, yeah.
I think most of what I uploaded was railfan videos. Very original.
I know what you mean. I started rail fanning again back in 2015 when I started going out to watch trains on my own, and it's pretty much snowballed since then.
Yeah, I assume you do quite a bit of that as well.
Oh yeah, I live next to the Transcontinental Railroad. It was built by the Central Pacific, taken over by the Southern Pacific, and today the tracks of the Transcontinental are part of Union Pacific systems.
Yeah, you probably got a lot more railroads out your way than I do here.
It just depends. You got the tracks of the Pennsylvania, New York Central, Illinois Central, you name it. Just depends on the region.
Well, believe it or not, about 15 minutes away from me, the Pennsylvania Railroad used to operate. Pretty much all that track has been converted into a rail trail now.
Oh, wow.
That was after Conrail acquired it. Actually, no, it changed hands a few times because, Conrail got it. Then in my area, there was the Mountain Laurel, which was a I guess a subsidiary of the PNS. They operated, I think, up until 2004 when Genesee and Wyoming got it, and basically they just pulled all that out of there. But there is one track that still leads into the area, but other than that, pretty much railroads here are gone. I got to drive at least 45 minutes to half an hour to see a train.
Welcome to my world. I have to drive half an hour to get to some railroad tracks too. Although technically I live next to a branch line. But even so, seeing trains on the main line, that's where you get the real action.
Oh, yeah.
It just depends.
So other than rail fanning, I did do a couple unboxings and reviews this year. Finished up the year with some fan mail unboxings. I'm a little disappointed. There's going to be a few uploads I would have liked to have had done for this year and uploaded, but it was just I couldn't get myself to get them out of editing. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. So
it happens.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some, I guess.
Yeah.
But in other news, I don't know. This is why I bring more people in, because I don't know what to talk about, which is pretty sad considering this is my channel.
Yeah, it happens. You just gotta look. You just gotta start off. You just gotta start off some way and then find your own style.
It's electric.
Somewhere right now, Toby's hissing in anger.
Yeah. But trams are electric.
They are mostly, but they used to be powered by steam.
Yeah. Steam's always nice.
Definitely.
As long as the boiler doesn't explode.
Exactly. Backdraft is kind of okay, but not a boiler explosion. If you want to know what I mean by backdraft, do you remember the Gettysburg incident?
Oh, yeah. Guys are lucky they walked away from that one.
Yep. It's a shame 1278 may never see a possible operation again, but at least it's safe and out of the elements.
Yeah. That's a scary part about all that is you realize when you really sit down and think about it, you're basically behind the controls of over 100-ton death machine, basically.
Pretty much. Unless you work for Southern Pacific when they have the cab forwards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cab forward's nice, more visibility, and you don't have to look out.
Want to hear something funny? Back when diesel started replacing steam in the 50s and 60s, the Southern Railway, no, not the UK one, just in case any European viewers are watching, the Southern Railway actually ordered locomotives with high hoods, but they ran them backwards because they would have the short end on the front, on the back, and the long hoods facing forward. In their eyes, if the engineman got into a crash, the crew would have something to protect them and take the absorb absorb forces in case they hit anything.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Man, I'm just, I don't know. I'm kind of just going with the flow at the moment. I'm not too particular. Hey, how's it going?
If it's
81. Oh,
if you're interested in talking it, and if you don't want it, that's fine. But today marks the last day of Thomas the Tank Engine's 80th anniversary.
yeah, that's right. 80 years for the franchise.
Yep. This is probably going to be as best as we're ever going to get, because I heard tell that right after
Fairly Odd Engine Creations. How's it going?
I heard that after the 80th, Ian McHugh, he's going to step down from his role in Mattel.
Yeah, I can't say I blame him.
Yeah.
What? I hate these stupid things.
So, let's see. I guess I got to show and tell something.
What you're looking at?
What do I have to show and tell? I got the perfect thing to show and tell.
Oh, nice.
This van was given to me by YouTuber Douglas Rowe in my recent fan mail unboxing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's a Hot Wheels Combat Medic, decorated for Kendall motor oil. It's all die cast. And yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess.
Color's nice.
Actually planning to do a custom with this. I don't exactly know what at this time, but yeah, see what happens.
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
So Fairly Odd Engine Creations. Here's something to get something to talk about. So I quit rambling on about pointless stuff that nobody really cares about, which is like 90% of what I do with my channel. Yeah, anyways, Fairly Odd Engine Creations asks, what's your favorite Ertl of all time? I'm going to assume he's referring to what was available in the Thomas line.
I think so, yeah.
I would have to say possibly favorite would have to be Oliver. Just from my memory of having that line as a child, I think Oliver was honestly my favorite. I remember I had one a long time ago, lost it, and I did actually get one there. I want to say late 90s to early 2000s. I picked up one, I think,
nice.
maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I'd probably say that was probably my favorite. I don't know if you got anything to add to that, Michael, if you had a favorite, or I don't know if you even grew up with that line or not. Yours was probably more Wooden Railway.
Actually, I did grow up with Ertl, and actually, I grew up with Ertl, Thomas Wooden Railway, and Takara Tomy, Trackmaster Thomas. And if memory serves me correctly, my favorite Ertl, if I had to pick one, I would have to say Mavis, because, funny, there's a bit of a story to that. When I was about 4 or 5 years old, my mom and dad used to take me to a place called the Great Mall, and in the Great Mall, they had all types of different stores. I remember distinctly it had only one level and just a big ceiling on top, and it was kind of like a curved oval shape. I don't know how to describe it. But in this mall, there was a small shop called the Great Train Store. And in there, they had model trains, collectibles, and basically anything. And the Ertls, I can't remember what day they first came out. I think they came out like the late 80s. Am I correct?
1984 was the first release.
Ah, okay. So they were still getting fairly popular around that time, I think. And the first Ertl that my parents got me were, well, they got me two. They got me Mavis the diesel engine, and they got me a flatbed with scrapped Trevor on it. But I do remember I picked out Mavis the first. So hands down, my favorite Ertl model would be Mavis the diesel locomotive.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I don't know. I talk about this all the time, but it's like, I understand there's a number of people, they don't like the line for various reasons, but me, I look back at it, it was nostalgia for me because, and my biggest thing, scaling was clearly an issue. I think a lot of it just had to do with requirements, sizes, like stipulations, health and safety, all this and that. They probably everything had to be a specific size, possibly choking hazards or, things along that line. But, for the most part, aside from the scaling issue, there was a lot of times that a lot of the characters they did looked exactly like what you saw in the TV series. And, that's something I've honestly not seen from ranges like Take Along or Wooden Railway or Tomy. Granted, those lines I think are more, toys, pretty much. The Ertl company itself, for decades had always been making adult collectibles, and I think that's kind of what they did, and maybe that was a bit of a downfall with the line is. Yeah, they produced it as an adult collectible, but they marketed it to kids. And, that's possibly why you had things like the coupler system and the wheels and such that just didn't hold up to rough play.
Yeah.
But, it's one of those deals. I think despite the downsides the range had, there's still a lot of positives to it. And, and another thing is the fact that it actually lasted, what was it? Basically 20 years from 1984 to 2004. I kind of didn't understand why after 2001, the line was discontinued outside of the UK market, especially when the Ertl company itself was a US manufacturer. But, oh, well, I guess. And part of me kind of looks back at the Ertl line, and to quote somebody that I talked to about it, they said about Ertl kind of stopped at a good time. Had the range lasted, into the 2010s, guaranteed it probably would have been acquired by Mattel, and it just would have been a terrible line.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember those take-alongs that had those big, ugly wooden railway coupler magnets on them?
Yeah.
Those trip.
Somewhere I think I got one of those around here.
Oh, how ironic.
I got a lot of stuff under the workbench here. It's kind of sad, actually. I got way too much stuff. I need to throw some stuff out.
Kind of reminds me of that quote from George Carlin where he did a comedy routine where we had to buy a house because too much stuff, and then he goes to Honolulu and then he takes some stuff with him, and he's like, we got more places than we got stuff. We're gonna have to buy more stuff.
George Carlin. Hard to believe as of next year he'll have been gone for 18 years.
Everyone goes when their time is up, and sadly it was Carlin's turn to go home, apparently.
Yeah. What was it? I don't remember if that was Douglas or someone I was talking to there. I was saying about it's kind of sad when you look back at the TV series and you realize, the number of these people that were such a big part of our childhood, like Britt Alcroft, George Carlin, David Mitten, etc. It's like you look back and you realize they're not with us anymore, and it's like, it kind of makes you sad because just the fact that those people were there at the beginning. Still got Ringo Starr though, so that's something.
And Alec Baldwin, if you don't mind him.
But of course, he doesn't accept any fan mail now. So,
yeah.
So I got a pack of button batteries.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. It's just a pack of batteries. I don't have anything else to say about it.
Kind of look like a paint spreader, from that one game where you play as a bunch of squid people.
I have no idea what that is.
I forgot what it was too.
What you say is completely irrelevant to me. So I guess one thing I can show here, which might be a little interesting. I actually got 2 of these in recently.
Ooh, the DeLorean time machine.
Yep.
Looks like Back to the Future 3 after Doc and Marty converted it to run on tracks.
Yeah. If you go back to my uploads, I did a video where I took a HO scale Rogers locomotive and I made it into Central Pacific number 131. I had a viewer reach out to me, sent me an email here just within the last couple months, wanted to know if he could commission one of those models for me to build for him, which I'll be honest with you, I was a little reluctant to accept it at first there because it's like, do I really want to? But I mean, when he said about he was willing to pay the price to, get the materials and build it, it's like, okay, I guess. But basically, I bought this. It's a little out of scale, but it's what I used when I did Eddie's model for him. So I figure, basically just going to regauge this and it'll work for what that guy wants to do, I guess. I'm actually doing it for his son. Wants to give it to him as a birthday gift. But I was hoping to have it done in time for Christmas. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen at this time. So, it's basically turning into a birthday present for next year, though. But while I was buying one of these DeLoreans, I did pick up one for myself because I actually don't have one of these. I've got countless numbers of them. In fact, I think I got a shelf over there in the display cabinet. It's nothing but DeLoreans.
Oh, wow.
Come along and I'm not swearing yet.
But I can see Mr. Douglas is knocking at our door. So I'm going to go ahead and invite him in here. And if he's a bad boy, I will throw him out. So, Douglas Rowe, come on down.
Whoa.
Try to run the new model train here, as you can see.
Oh, nice.
You do know that's not a powered model, right?
I don't think so. Yep. I don't think this is working, guys.
Oh, Mr. I'm so great because I got an Adventures Dock. I got another one sitting around here somewhere.
I think I broke it.
Oh, boy.
Yep. China.
Before we begin, hi, everyone. My name's Douglas. Thank you, Coy, for the duck, by the way. I was looking for that one for a long time. Couldn't find it in California for some reason, but it's here now, so I could take that off from my All Engines Go collection.
Maybe it's either rabbit season or duck season.
Yep.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to try looking for something.
Oh, you know. How are we all doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing good.
I can help.
No,
I just what?
You just sit there and look.
Look pretty. how nice
I mean,
it
auto
is.
tune for the audience.
It's coming
Seen
along
this-
pretty good.
The 1450, which is the one preserved.
Ooh, nice models.
Yep. Hello there. Peace, Nick. Love your username.
I think I got my lip.
Hope you're doing well, Nick.
Yeah, where'd he go?
Hey, it's Oliver.
See, I got one too. Doesn't make you special.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have a Pannier in 00 skill, but I have an auto tank. That's the same thing, right?
Shit.
And I got these guys.
Oh, yay. Nice. I think just like that, you already lost half your audience because they hate all in the show.
Oh,
I think that's enough troublesome truck. I don't
I think
think I
so.
need any more.
For sure.
Henry the Thomas Collector. How is it going? Like your icon, by the way.
it's sunshine.
I'm just trying to put stuff back in the box.
And also, I want to show the audience, I got these recently. I'm super happy with them.
Oh, neat.
PC Concept Rolling Roads. Got a pack of 12.
Ah, yes.
And now I can run my train safely on
No,
the
all
treadmill.
the times I need a white
instead of,
right now would be nice to have a little.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Really happy you made it today, Train Man. Wasn't sure if you would show up, but thanks for coming.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.
We didn't have
Thank you
plenty
for
of
having
lamps
me
when
on
that
board.
light on.
Yep. Speaking of the sunshine. Oh, okay. That's done. That stinks. It's not about the propeller, but I'm sure it's a still rare item, so keep hold of your sunshine.
I mean, to answer your question, I don't know if it's something you'd be comfortable in doing. So, maybe don't take my advice. I have actually rebuilt certain parts of diecast using a mix of super glue and baking powder.
Mm.
I don't think I have anything here at the moment that I can show for that. But I mean, that would possibly be a way, is to just go in there, try to rebuild it, and then you just have to pile up super glue and baking powder, and then try to file or sand it back to shape. It's something I've done a bit with some of my projects, but I guess really it depends how confident you are in yourself to do that.
That's true.
And in the meanwhile, I'll put up some more trains, but this is one of my new acquisitions, and I think my goal is just to show some of the new ones I got. Not everything, but this is a Genty
Ah, the Genty.
3F. This one's preserved. This running number here. Look it up.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Genty. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. 47279. She's preserved in real life, so look her up. That's why I bought this one. Because it's actually a locomotive that's still around with us today. I thought that was pretty cool.
I also knew the Genties from a series on YouTube called Jimmy the Genty.
Yeah, I know. That was a really good series. The person doesn't do the show, I think, anymore. He just does the Thomas stories on trains. Trains.
I see.
Bachman's Genties are really good, though. They run really smooth. And they
I
have
also
good
got a
detail.
dog right here. I
Won't
got a
give me
dog right
stuff
here with me.
about- Sorry, go ahead, Trainman.
I got a dog attacking me right now.
Nice.
Yes, you guys know her. She's my beautiful dog, Shadow Husky.
Oh, puppy.
There you go. So I think throughout the stream, I'll show some of my new acquisitions to my collection, and then I'll run them on the rolling road.
Oh, cool.
You and I guess Corey and Mr. Plow and Trainman, they could decide what to do, what they want.
Best Christmas card of the year.
I put in so much effort you don't understand.
I'm telling you, like the best part about this, look at that cut. Look at the straightness of that cut.
Ooh,
I made sure
nice.
to be incredibly precise when I was using my very expensive paper cutter.
Yep.
Ooh.
I
Awesome.
definitely didn't just grab a pair of Friskers and just shred it in like 2 seconds.
Ooh.
Wait, what's? Oh, I should throw this in here just because I can. Yeah, Christmas card from YouTuber Zack Attack.
Acne attack?
So
Here. Put the auto tank here.
all right, let's hear your question, Mr. Peace.
Okay. There's a beauty. This is Liz.
Ooh.
Liz in BR Black.
Is that a peppercorn A1?
That's an LMS coronation.
Oh.
Shiny, blingy.
I bought it as one of the items that want to be released for their 100th anniversary. It was supposed to be the recreation of the Tri-Lane set, but they used super detailed models.
Ooh.
So this is a super detailed, he says as he's trying to open the box. Hey, nice hell. There we go. There
Ah,
she
that
is.
new engine sound.
Yep.
Something so satisfying.
Heavy beast. I think this thing weighs like 600 grams.
600 grams.
That's just the loco part. We don't even count the tender. Yeah, so the set came with this engine. It also came with 2 passenger cars. Super detailed as well, LMS ones.
What
Yeah,
is
no,
your favorite Thomas merch line?
Good question. Too
Ooh.
many of them.
I mean, personally, I'm an Ertl guy through and through. That's just what I grew up with. I'm nostalgic about it, so yeah.
I grew up with Ertl, Wooden Railway, Trackmaster, and even Bachman at one time. But if I had to pick one,
Yes.
I'm gonna side with Corey and say Ertl. It's the brand that got me into Thomas in the first place, so I'm an Ertl guy through and through as well.
Ertl's
Quality.
cool. What do we think of Take Along?
Yes, the man of the hour has joined.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, bro? Good seeing you.
Yeah, it's been too long. Actually, in his mind, it ain't been long enough. He had to put up with me last Saturday. Poor guy.
I got a couple locomotives I got from recently for the holidays, and I'm saving those until Eddie comes. But I'm gonna throw in some more trains.
So, those of you who saw my last fan mail unboxing will know that I received another one of these cursed things.
I love Chuggington.
What is it? The aquarium cars?
No, it's the Chuggington Gondola.
Oh, that.
Honestly, that's probably the most sane piece you could buy and just customize it, and then no one would even think it's Chuggington.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I
well.
had one of these. I think I got it from Eddie, and I basically took time, tore it down, repainted it, weathered it. I don't think it turned out too bad.
Ooh,
No,
nice.
I actually did a lot of washes and dry brushing with this. I think for the most part, it's by no means perfect, but it definitely looks the part, I guess. I need to get myself a scrap load to put in this thing. I think that would make it look a lot better. But I did another one of these for Christian, but when I did his, I actually used weathering powders on his. And, I don't know if if one's better than the other. There's probably guys out there, weathering powders work better for them. There's other guys, dry brushing or washes work better for them. Who knows? But that's kind of my plan with this thing is I'm going to just dirty it up into another one of these because I don't like the bright colors. It just, yeah.
Speaking of Eddie, this is the train that he gave me.
Ooh, nice. The E3, I think that's called, right?
Close. Very close. E4.
Ugh.
Good
Hi,
on you, Mr.
woman.
Penis.
I love how YouTube notifies me that I'm doing my own stream,
There you go.
as if I didn't know that already.
Yeah.
At least they are aware. So that's good.
How to get paint off plastic? Flamethrower. Trust me, it will remove the paint
You ain't wrong.
because there ain't going to be nothing for the paint to stick to after that. I don't know. I've heard some guy. I think a lot of it depends what kind of paint. Acrylic paint. I think guys say about you can use like brake cleaner. What's the other stuff? Testers makes a product called ELO, I guess. But you got to be careful with some of that stuff because it will mess with the paint if you
Definitely.
if you use it for too long. I remember this was going back. I want to say this might have been like the late 2010s. There was a YouTuber called Bare Metal HW. He's still around today, but he's not active. He did a video there. He was removing tampos from Hot Wheels cars, and he was using all these different products like IPA, nail polish remover, brake cleaner. What was another one he used? Dry erase marker was another one, but he was basically doing all these, removing all these tampos on these Hot Wheels cars, and he was also seeing how they reacted with the plastic windshields. But by far the brake clean was like the best paint remover, but if you weren't careful with it, you'd actually go right down to the bare metal. Okay, Eddie's outside at the moment, so I don't know. Should we let him in?
Yes, please.
Let's see a show of hands. All opposed?
No.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Geez, I at least thought I'd had my vote. All right, we'll let him in.
Yay. Go, Eddie.
Stanley, the red U.S. Minnesota Railway engine himself.
Oh, hi, Captain Rolls. How you doing, man?
Captain.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. I only just got home from work.
That's all good.
Nobody works anymore.
The hell are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, damn it. I'm
I'm
cold.
gonna get by much trash.
Did I just hear Jenna?
At this rate.
Sorry.
That is a Jenna, isn't it?
The black ones in the back.
Ugh.
This.
Kidding.
I'll do that one later.
So, how is everybody tonight?
Doing
We
good. How
are
about you?
alive. That's all that matters.
Yes, I know. You have a ginger-haired figurine.
Oh, hey, it's Station Master Wiggles.
Oh, yeah. It's the one I gave you. Glad it came safe.
Did you seriously buy an entire train set just to get this thing?
Well, it was back when I was collecting Bachman H.O. Thomas, which for the people at home, if you want to see Bachman Thomas stuff, put it down in the comments below. But yeah, I bought a salty set. That was the best way to get him in some rolling stock, and it came with the figure.
Farmer McCall decided to stop being a farmer and decided to be a station master instead.
There you go. That's the Lord. Yeah.
I mean, I'm no joke with you. I seriously know people who have gone out and bought entire train sets just to get one exclusive piece out of them.
Yeah. For me, it worked out. I didn't have salty, so it just made sense.
That's not strictly for the Thomas fandom. A lot of people do that for other kinds of franchises and stuff.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
I can't see
Especially
the
Star Wars.
point in doing that.
Yeah, he ain't wrong.
Especially Lego people. They will buy stuff just for the sake of one piece or figure.
I like these brightly colored diesel shunters. They're pretty cool. Okay, so maybe I should pull out some of my newer models out. And I'm running out of space, I realize. I have to be very conservative of what I do.
While you're doing that, I might as well show a few things I got. First, I got this little lady right here.
There you go.
Tilly, the little
Oh.
blue engine that could.
Is that a pillow or something?
It's a plush, actually.
It's a
Is that
plushie.
a custom?
No, it's a plushie.
Oh, haha, that makes more sense. Okay.
Yep.
I do have a few things I got this year too, so a couple of them I really don't feel like showing just because I screwed up on one of them.
There you go,
Wah,
man.
wah, wah.
Will you cut that out?
I also got this bad boy right here.
It's sounding like another friend of mine.
There we go.
Thomas Plush. That looks like one of the classic ones.
Oh, that's actually cool. That's a nice
Yep,
custom.
this is actually from 1996. Or 90s.
Oh,
Or,
boy, that's been a while.
or hold on, let me look at the tag.
Ugh. So I guess I may as well show off the most recent acquisitions.
Teat coaches.
No, I showed you these before, Mr. Thompson.
Oh, those were what? You picked those up over the weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Our club was having it was the last open house of the year, and a gentleman showed up was like, "Hey, I've got a bunch of model trains I'm looking to sell." And in the lot, had these Bachmann Spectrum heavyweights.
Ooh, those look good.
Spectrum.
Go
Bought
Spectrum.
them for like $40, I believe, for the whole set.
And they're lettered for the standard railroad of the world, the Pennsylvania. Good.
Oh wait, no, $30. My bad.
$30. Mm-mm.
Unfortunately, there is no observation coach in here, so that's something I'll have to track down.
Oh, the observation.
Thankfully, it seems like they're only like $20, so 27 from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, with the 80th anniversary of Thomas and Friends merch that came out, there was one thing that looked decent to me that I just had to get my hands on. It's right. No. There we go.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those. Oh,
I got
sorry, I'll be right back. My food's ready.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mr.
I
I'm so great because I get food made for me. Must be nice.
Yeah.
Do you want
Not
some
really. It's actually just
Also, no,
leftovers.
So
Whatever.
this was on top of one of my containers. It looks kind of like a handrail knob, but there's no holes in it.
Oh, that's odd.
Now I'm thinking to myself, what exactly does this go to?
All right.
Yeah, when I looked at the 80th anniversary merch, this one really stuck out because not only does the colors match the Railway Series illustration, but they actually use the original Thomas and Annie Clarabelle models from, I want to think, early to mid 2000s, and that was a big selling point for me. Of course, anyway,
I was tempted to get that, but just never did.
that's understandable.
Yeah, you gotta make space for stuff.
Yeah,
Says as he realizes he doesn't have a lot of space left.
I wouldn't consider myself a collector because, and you're free to agree or disagree with me on this, but collector means you got to collect every single merchandise, like one figure, then the many other variations of it, and vice versa. I kind of have a little bit of a strict criteria on what I get. Excuse me.
You're excused, even though I don't know what you did.
I coughed.
Eh, okay. So, newest additions to the portrait packaging collection.
Ooh, Diesel and Trevor, nice. Or Damien or Bruce if you follow two
Welcome,
different.
buddy. Speaking of Thomas and friends, I'm gonna.
Won't you stay? Stupid thing.
Big thank you, Douglas, for these. Very
Yeah,
much
no
appreciated.
More will be coming along the way in the future, but for now, got you those two.
Yeah. One step closer. Numbers 14 and number 20.
Oh, nice.
Yep, I have a Bachman Thomas, guys. It wouldn't be a Thomas collection without one.
Oh,
I plan to get one of those someday.
Yep, I like this
Especially-
one too for a good reason.
Yeah, especially since Takara or no, not Takara. It's a Japanese train company that makes trains in HO and N scale. They recently made an announcement that they're making face packs for the Bachman Thomas, and they recently came up with Duke.
Yeah, I definitely saw Kato did some Thomas.
Kato, that's what it was.
Yeah, they definitely did it. Like Thomas is not working on the rolling wheel for some reason.
So, Michael,
Yes, Corey.
All right.
I got you that Christmas gift I gave you. I said I think I picked that up about a year ago. Well, when I did, I actually got one for myself as well.
Oh, nice. The striped
Wow.
tomato.
The Kato controller. Look at
That
that.
was-
This thing is not designed for the Kato controller at all.
You're right.
I'm putting very little power, guys. And it's act like it's
Yeah,
going
that's prototypical.
Wow. Okay, I'm not running that. That's not working. That sucks.
Yeah, that line I said, striped tomato, that wasn't an actual insult. That's actually a line from the TV show because reportedly, and here's some here's some story ideas for you. Back when the show was being conceived, the original plan was to have a 70s Camaro painted yellow and green to appear as the show, and the show was going to be called Night Cops. But then they changed it to Starsky and Hutch, and Chevy never got back to them, so they went to Ford, and that's when they gave them the Grand Torino you see there. And the original, and Paul Michael Glazier, the guy who played David Starsky, he actually hated the car so much so that he would call it a striped tomato, and the writers took that insult and made it into a line that Ken Hutchinson, played by David Soul, would use to insult Starsky's car in the show.
You know
Yeah.
why he hated the car, though, right?
Yeah, because it handled real badly.
No, the real reason is because it got more fan mail than he did. No, I'm serious. That's the real reason.
Well, funny enough, this car actually appeared in the pilot episode of the Dukes of Hazzard.
Mm-hmm. All we needed
Faster.
was Kit, the Magnum PI car, and the Fall Guy truck. Then it would be a crossover masterpiece.
That's probably
I mean-
the only mid-70s Ford I would definitely love to own.
Same here.
Well, aside from the Mad Max's Interceptor.
Oh yeah, that is true. Excuse me.
All right, Corey, I got an actual duck this time. Are you better now?
See, I got this guy, but I never took it out of the box.
Well, he might be happy, Douglas, but I'm not. You should have gotten the Akira scale.
They all sold out before I
you're
could buy
right.
the darn thing.
I paid $10.99 for this. Where the hell did I get that?
What is it? What is it, Corey? Oh, I don't know.
I was gonna say Hobby Lobby, but
I thought you
Oh,
were
nice.
looking upstairs.
Anyways,
Oh, yeah, it's still good even when heated up.
All right,
oh,
just a couple small items I want to show, and a few items I may put on the tracks. We'll see. But these are some of my new acquisitions.
I
Just-
might bring out my rolling road once. Well, actually, no. Unfortunately, everything I own, I can't run here.
Why not?
Well, anything that's DCC equipped, anyhow.
That sucks.
Ah,
Well, speaking of
Because
DCC,
all my DCC stuff actually has long addresses now, so unfortunately, my
Oh.
easy command controller can't really pick those up.
Keep telling you, buy yourself a Zephyr system.
that's what I did.
I'm
Koi.
working on it.
I bought that koi, and there's a good reason.
Oh.
There's a story to this.
Work
So
fast.
recently, I acquired these two. I'll show one. It's a surprise later, but this is just an example.
Is that a Super D?
That's a Super D.
oh, so he's making Super ED.
Nope.
No,
Oh.
it's a GTA.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought this model thinking, oh, it's a nice model, and you won't believe the price. I paid $98 for this.
Oh,
Wow.
Honestly, that's not too bad.
Then I looked at the side of the box and found this.
Oh, it's got DCC on board.
oh.
One problem, I don't have a DCC controller.
Wah, wah, wah.
And you know
What is it with
the
you
seller
guys
said?
and not getting with the times?
The seller said this was DC only, and it didn't show the spine of the box. So I had no idea that this was just a DCC model. Then when I got it, I saw the box side, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe they took the decoder out. Well, guess what? That is the blanking plate, and it's sealed. So that means that thing probably still has the decoder inside. So I opened the tender, and guess what I find?
You found the decoder.
I found a decoder, which means I can't run this on my Kato controller.
Oh, dear.
Actually, no, you can. Just take the blanking plate out of the plastic wrap and then put it in the tender.
Which I would do, but I'm like, screw it. I might as well buy a DCC controller since I have DCC fitted locomotive. So I just went on a buy binge.
There you go. That's a good boy.
Yeah, DCC is the
Why I
way to go.
spend X amount of dollars on this hobby.
Well, you say that, Corey, but then some people would highly disagree with you, as you've told me.
Yeah, I know someone in particular. He's very anti-DCC.
Yeah. I wanted to get into DCC anyway, so it's kind of a happy accident. But still, I just find this whole thing to be amusing.
I mean, I wanted to get into DCC just because I feel like the sound definitely helps bring the models to life.
Mm.
Yeah,
And besides that, my club, they're all DCC, so.
which makes sense. It's better than the original way with analog.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I was one of these guys. I can't say I was against DCC, but I was definitely intimidated by it. But
Intimidated by the price, right?
Say what?
Intimidated by the price, right?
No, more so just the learning curve for it. Programming CVs and such. But when you get your head around the basics, it's not that bad. I've been messing with it for, I think, 4 or 5 years now. There's still a lot I don't know, but that's like, there's one guy from the club. I do not understand how he does this. Maybe just because he's been doing it a lot longer than I have. He knows what CVs do what and what the values are and things like that. It's like, I'm thinking to myself, how do you know this? Like he's saying there about, set CV 35 or set CV3 to a value of 35, and that'll give you a decent slowdown on your acceleration, deceleration, something like that. But it's like, I'm thinking to myself, okay. What was it? There was another one. I just had my GP10 there. I was messing around with the headlight. And he was saying about I couldn't get the headlight to turn on. And he was saying there, well, your headlight's controlled by CV number whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, again, how do you know that?
Some people know this stuff. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
But, and I mean, believe me, I don't stand there and argue about it. I just listen to him because it's like, clearly only one of us knows, how to do this.
All right.
Yeah, I'll show off some of my other stuff that I got this year once I'm finished with my dinner.
Yeah, you're good. No worries.
Just because I don't want to be touching my models with greasy hands.
Oh yeah, of course.
The greasy hands.
Hans.
While you guys are doing that, I'll be right back. I need to take my dog to go to the bathroom outside the yard. Be right back.
This is from DC or DC? I have no idea. All right, so I have a DCC locomotive, which also kind of pushed me to get this. This is this one. LSWR Adams.
Very nice.
Ah.
I was telling
And I am so excited to show you the running number on this. Now, I can't run it because, unfortunately, it is DCC. Now, I don't know if it's
it's
DCC.
not 488, is it?
Well, look at the box. This is supposed to be. They gave me the wrong box. So they had 2 Oxford Rail models, so they gave me the wrong box. And I hope to God this is DCC, because if it isn't, then someone is without a blanking plate for their DCC sound Adams. Because they gave me a accessory bag for that one instead of. Anyway, it's a mess. These people didn't care. I bought these at trains.com, by the way. They also had Birch Grove, but fortunately she sold before I could get it. But I think Adams is nicer because it is a pre-grouping livery. And there's the running number. If you guys read it or not, I could focus on it.
It is 488, isn't it?
It is 488. I'm hoping the camera picks that up, but that is her running number. That's for sure.
Tell you what, the Oxford Rail Adams radial, from what I understand, is a far superior model than the 4B1.
1v1.
So there are some people who will fight tooth and nail to say that the 4B1's better, but it doesn't run as good. The proportions aren't really correct. And the Oxford Rail ticks all the boxes.
And the best part, it's made of a lot of die-cast metal.
Exactly. I think the Hornby one's actually made mostly from plastic.
Good to know. And,
it's my trying dock shunter.
With the pizza cutter flanges.
Yep, metal running plate, metal tanks, metal coal bunker. This thing feels like quality.
Yeah, the flanges need to be ground down at least.
Really?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, or if it's just easier to.
Oh, the dock shunter. I'm thinking the Adams.
I mean, originally I wanted to get some fine scale wheels for it, but the guy who sells them, there was this whole kerfuffle that went down, and needless to say, I didn't end up getting them.
Yep.
All good. No worries, it happens. But yeah, very happy with this model. I can't run it yet because, as far as I am concerned, I have to open this up to service. I still think this model is DCC, so I am not going to run it without the risk of breaking the decoder inside. But I know I have the blanking plate too, but I'd rather keep this DCC. And who knows, it may have sound. If it has sound, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't know if I should trust the box or not at this point.
Probably not showing up on camera too well, but I find it interesting this actually has ribbed wheels.
Yeah, I always thought that was weird.
Put the model.
I mean, I guess that's supposed to assist with traction, but
Probably on the old trying track, yeah.
Put Adams right here for now. So it'll be on display today. But yeah.
You know, I'm looking at this thing. I'm just thinking to myself, if I ran this on Al Crate's Pittsburgh and Shawmut layout, this thing would be bouncing all over the place. Because of the flanges.
That's why that's why the flanges need to be ground down.
I tried running a lifelike hopper car over the scale track one time.
Well, more models I got. I got the Princess class here, as you can see. Gorgeous model, BR Black. And I'll show it running on the rolling road in just a moment.
And I have returned.
You have. Welcome back. Oh, yeah. By the way, do you know anything about Bluebell Train Man?
Oh, yes, I do. It's a
Okay,
railroad in
you
the
know
south
the
of England, home to.
I know
Oh,
Bluebell's 5529.
5529.
it's also the
What?
home.
The preserved one.
It's also home of the popular or infamous, depending on how you see it, Terrier 55 Stepney.
I like him.
Me too. I say
Recently, that's pretty cool.
infamously because there's recent talk going around about possibly getting the engine to run again, but there's controversy saying should we build new parts or should we keep the original parts as follows, and then there's this argument whether they keep the original running or if they should do a new build of a locomotive. It's complicated.
I don't know if Christian will show up later, but he did gift me this, so huge thank you to him for giving me Peter Sam.
Well, that's nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
And he gave him a Bachman cattle car. I just have to find more for him.
Ooh, cattle car. I got one of those around here.
And some other gifts, of course, because I have to be reasonable. I wasn't just going to give him a cattle car for a locomotive. That just doesn't make sense.
It's a cattle car.
Nice. That's the car I gave you. Or did you rip the face off?
Nah, it's still there.
Ah, sweet. Nice. Oh, yeah. Eddie, be excited to see I got these.
Nightmare Fuel, ladies and gentlemen.
Genesis coaches.
Nightmare
Yep.
Fuel, ladies and gentlemen.
SECR ones, and there's a specific reason why I got those ones.
Like Great Central.
The seller had it, but they said they'll keep it for the Robinson A5, so those aren't for sale.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so which ones are you looking for, by the way? I also got a 4-pack as well.
Ooh. Fancy.
Yep, for these 6 coaches, he gave me a good deal. So it was only $250 for the lot, which is about like $40 a carriage. Not a bad deal. So I thought, hey, why not?
What livery are those again?
These are SE and SECR.
Okay.
About those very particular locomotive, which I also got with these coaches. He's into.
I'll be honest with you though. I mean, the Genesis coaches are nice, but for a Robinson A5, I'd rather have bogey coaches.
He's thinking about getting the Evolution coaches, maybe.
I really should get some of those myself. Yeah.
Got this with the
P class.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This one's also one.
Yes, Corey, we get it.
Yeah, that's a profile picture right there.
There you go.
And I just said Nightmare Fuel.
It's the first time I'm taking this model out of the box. It's so tiny. It's cute. It's a tiny boy.
Of course, the P classes are tiny.
That's what she said.
Come on. And the seller told me it was brand new. Yeah. Okay, interesting. The buffers. It comes with a spare set of buffers. That's pretty cool. I don't know what those are for. I guess these are different prototypes or something. I don't know.
Or if you end up breaking the ones that are on the model.
Maybe. I thought the model would have spun buffers, though. Pull it out. Oh, yeah, it's nice. Definitely. Die-cast running plate. Buffers are sprung, which are good. And, yeah. This one's 178. Now, I don't know if that's not Bluebell or Primrose, but I do think that's also another preserved one on the Bluebell, if I recall. Because there's like 4 around.
Primrose.
Very nice.
I think Primrose was 27, and then Bluebell's 323. Is that correct?
I can't remember.
Oh, good. Yeah, I bought this because I researched her running number, and she is preserved. So that's what did it for me. If a logo is preserved in real life, I end up buying it.
Yes.
Or if it's just a really cool livery, then I'll buy it too, such as this.
Or if it's a really awesome locomotive too.
Yeah, I'll make exceptions, but I'm sticking to either really good liveries like this one. Because sadly, 1509, this one is scrapped in real life. But it has a nice livery, so I thought, why not?
I mean, heck, it's kind of why I pre-ordered Big Bertha.
Yeah, Big Bertha, I don't mind. I think I would love to get her. She's an exception.
I've got her with all. I pre-ordered her with all the bells and whistles. CCC sound with the smoke,
One sec.
and also she's in Midland Railway Crimson Lake.
Ooh, nice.
So basically, as she was when she was first rolled out for the photos.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Because otherwise, pretty much for the remainder of her life, she was always black.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of switched over to those dull colors.
Speaking of Fall Guy, I also got a 1 in 64 scale model made by Green Line.
Oh, apparently you got clean version. I got the muddy one.
How about that? Is yours the mid-engine one?
That?
Does yours have the middle engine? Does yours have the middle engine modeled?
I'm not sure, actually.
Oh.
It's your hopper car.
Very nice. It amazes me how good Hatton's made this model.
Sorry, I'll be right back again.
You're good.
Already.
Such a gorgeous model.
Yeah, I just like the color combination you have there.
Right.
Good livery.
Like what they're using, like 3 different shades of green, but it's beautiful.
I know. See, even model train manufacturers can make really good models if they put the money and effort to it.
Yeah.
The buffers are spun, which is always a nice feature. And they're painted too. They painted the buffers. Cab detail's amazing, though you can't see inside right now with this webcam. That's fine. We even fit the brake rigging on the bottom. Look at that. The model's brand new, or at least it's very lightly used. It hadn't seen much track time, so we'll just
Very nice, indeed.
I'll put it on the track right now, actually, in fact. And just test it. Yep, look at that.
Ooh.
A little noisy, so we may have to service her. Just a little bit of light oil. Now, Sel told me it was never really used. It's pretty much kept in its box all its life. But the model itself would have been now 7 years old, so I may have to put a little light oil just to the mechanism doesn't dry out. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I run it as is, or should I put a little bit of oil?
The Flip Flap Channel 8160. Welcome.
Yep.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I already talked about it. I don't think that's Bluebell, but it is one of her sisters. It's 178, and I do think she is preserved on the Bluebell. So there's Primrose, there's Bluebell, and then there's 178.
Flip Flop Channel's asking, is it Hornby or Bachman?
That's a Hatton's model.
That's what I was thinking.
Hatton's made it, but now Akira Scale makes it.
That's what Hatton's did a lot of beautiful stuff. A lot of beautiful models in their line.
Yep. I nearly got the Caledonian 4-wheel shunter, the Barkley, but sad someone beat me to it, but that's okay. Frankly, I spent too much money on this stuff, so maybe it's a good thing that someone took it.
All right, food's done. So,
And then I'll show the person at home who the Flip Flap channel. There's Adam.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yep.
Athearn Blue Box.
488.
Oh. After Genesis, not Blue Box.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Bachman, mostly Markland, I think is the most expensive line, in my
I
opinion.
think I showed Corey a snippet of this before, but haven't
I
really
believe you
publicly
sent
showed
me. I think you
a
sent me
clip at
footage of it
Run In
running.
Plow. Wait, hang on.
Everything.
ooh, the bomber bonnet.
I love how he already knew straight away what it was.
And to answer your question, Flip Flop, it really depends on the brand, but I think the most expensive is Bachman.
So
Just
yeah,
saying.
Pretty expensive.
Train Man 3985 hit it on the nail. This is the Burlington Northern Santa Fe. Well, they call it an executive scheme.
Mm.
It was basically supposed to like imitate like the old Santa Fe war bonnet livery. But the Santa Fe fans hated it and called it the vomit bonnet.
Yep.
because
Yeah,
they
vomit
hated the colors.
That's not that bad, but some people, I guess, have.
I honestly love the colors myself, but that's just probably because I'm a green person.
You
I like
can't
green,
please
too.
everyone.
I mean, a lot of my collection has green engines and black, but that's besides the point.
One engine that I have is pretty unique. It's probably one of, I wouldn't say one of our Leafer. Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, here it is, Corey.
Yes.
Well, actually, let me take the styrofoam protectors out. Now you can see it in full.
And there's
Nice.
my SD60.
SD70 Mac.
Yeah.
With the Triclops cab.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really for the Triclops, but it was about the only way I was going to get another one of these SD60s, so I went with it.
Nice.
But yeah, but mine has a higher number, so mine is superior.
Yeah, I don't care.
So I'll tell you what, this wouldn't look too bad running with that SD60.
Yeah, as long as it's speed matched.
I've been trying to slow this thing down, but I think it might have the factory controls on it because it takes off like a rocket at 2.
Mm.
No, you'd have to see if it's...
If possible, I would like to talk to Mr. Lasher and see if he can work his magic on this.
Well, maybe it makes sense it goes fast. I mean, diesel ones are turbocharged after all.
Not a freight locomotive.
Yeah, touche.
But yeah, so I got this for, I believe, $120, and I believe these retail for $250.
Good
nice.
deal.
That ain't bad.
All right.
Especially for something with sound.
Oh yeah, Tsunami 2.
This locomotive I have here, it's one of the rare Bachmann models that I don't think they continue making anymore, but if you can see it. Oh, whoops.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
now
not too sad.
Yep,
I was thinking about getting myself a Bachmann China locomotive at some point. Not a QJ, because I'm looking at the K first model for that one.
Oh, nice.
But I was thinking maybe it would be cool to actually get the Pacific, honestly, or the JS.
Mm.
Because we do have a JS here, but we don't have a Pacific. I thought it would be really cool to have a Pacific, though.
Nice deal. Yeah, apparently this engine used to be part of a train set that was made back in the late 90s. It's since been discontinued, and this one's dressed up as a Canadian railroad. But I have a model project in plan for this. I plan to turn this engine into Illinois Central 2613, a locomotive that came close to being preserved with us, but
Yes.
sadly met the blower's torch.
Yes, Illinois Central. We have Illinois Central engines, don't we, Corey?
Oh, yeah.
All right, say goodbye to your E4, Eddie. I'm putting that one away because I'm running out of space.
That's fair.
And I want to show more locomotives. So definitely.
If I got another E4, I'd probably get the Umber one myself.
Funny enough, I also got
Base
The
Eddie
LBS
on
brown
eBay.
one.
The seller, I got the P class and the coaches. They're selling an Umber E4. They have one.
Yes, there it is.
ooh, the Casey Jones locomotive.
Nice.
Yeah,
Or one of the two Casey Jones locomotives.
Well, I bought one first, and then I kind of got a second one to give to Corey as a gift because he was like, "You know what? That's actually kind of not a bad looking engine."
Mm.
Big box.
But so plan is to eventually completely tear both models apart and re-gear them, remotor them, and equip them with DCC.
Nice.
Nice.
Because
Very cool.
I was saying this to some of my club members before. It's such a shame that the only model of Illinois Central Railroad number 382, arguably one of the most famous locomotives ever in U.S. history, and the only people that ever made it was River Rossi back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Crazy.
I'm very certain there would be some model railroaders who would be chomping at the bits just to have Illinois Central Railroad number 382.
Now,
Even if they don't model the Illinois Central, they would just have that model because it's associated with Casey Jones.
Yeah, you'd think some manufacturer would jump on that at some point.
Though, more to the point, Sierra Railway number 3.
Yeah,
you would
that
have
too.
thought somebody would have been jumping on that one, especially considering how famous she is in all the movies she's been in.
Well, another
That'd
thing,
be
it's
so
like,
many movie
why?
licenses they could jump on with that one.
Yeah. And I mean, you're just thinking to yourself, why is it here we are, I don't know, decades later, for lack of a better term, and it's like Tyco is the only one that's done that.
Tyco
Tyco.
Mantua, yes.
Tyco, of all
believe-
companies.
Yeah, that it was literally made just as a toy, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's too big scale-wise. But, well, actually, no. There's Tyco, and then there was Arbor models. But less said about that thing, the better.
Arbor models are not good.
The Arbor models kit is a badly designed and badly manufactured kit.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah,
to avoid.
Really, you'd have to. I mean, it's kind of one of those cases like you have to have been making kits for a very long time and know what you're doing to really even tackle that. And even then, it's a nightmare.
Yeah,
I'll take your word on that.
For the sound of
Yeah.
it.
I've seen somebody actually put one of those kits together, and they were, from what I understand, they were like, "Okay, I never want to put one of these again, ever again."
These things suck, they said.
Yeah, Tyco Mantua. They actually made Sierra Railway number 3, but it wasn't really specifically labeled as Sierra Railway number 3. It was just called the Rogers 10-wheeler. Because they couldn't really specifically call it Sierra Railway number 3 because obviously the railroad that owns Sierra Railway number 3.
Well, if I remember right,
please.
I don't remember the exact number, but it was basically made as the Hooterville Cannonball.
Yes.
But something I do find odd.
From Petticoat Junction, right?
Yeah, but I find it odd just because I got the model right here.
Oh, you've got one now. Or is that for a customer? Oh, wait, that's for a customer, isn't it?
Yeah. But, I mean, look at the smoke box.
Yeah, it's specific. It's blatantly number 3, yeah. But
yeah,
I don't know Hooterville Cannonball actually had the number 3 on the smoke box or not.
I mean, there is a thing called Google, but I'm too lazy to use it at the moment. So
Let me take a look. Hooterville Cannonball.
Big Blue returns, everyone. Say hi to Big Blue.
Big Blue.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it actually did still have the number 3 on it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And I guess at that point, it also saved Tycho from having to retool it for when they recolored it into a generic 460.
Thanks.
But yeah, again, it's very surprising that we don't have modern day models of 382 or Sierra Railway number 3. But I suppose in 382's case, there's not really much detail on the locomotives themselves. I don't think the blueprints actually even survive. And for Sierra Railway number 3, yes, she was a Rogers design, but for the most part, she was a one-off. So it's not like they could, use it to, for other railroads or anything like that. It was specifically only for Sierra Railway.
Yeah.
And even then, there's no guarantee whether or not you're actually going to be able to secure, the TV or film licenses.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
To make it into things like the Hooterville Cannonball, or in my case, with my model, Corey made it into Central Pacific number 131 from Back to the Future Part 3.
Yeah. I mean, I guess from what you're saying, I mean, that is the biggest problem. Like, if a manufacturer was going to do Sierra Railroad number 3, like, other than just that one model, to do other ones, they basically got to pay a license over and over, and
I mean,
so
I guess if there was any license I feel like would be easier to get, probably would be the Back to the Future license, considering Play Rail's able to make their battery powered model now.
yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I think
It's
Warner
definitely...
Brothers owns the license, don't they, or is it Universal?
I think it's Universal.
For what?
Warner Brothers owns Harry Potter, I believe, right?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, Warner Brothers owns Harry Potter, and Universal owns Back to the Future. But either way, Playrail got the license to make both of those locomotives, the 131 and the Humboldt Express.
It's a big green guy.
Henry.
I'm still sort of jealous, but then I remember he doesn't have the top feed.
Yeah, I'm willing to forgive that. That's a small detail I'm willing to live without.
That's a small detail.
Honestly, it took me so freaking long to actually find one with the top feed in the right position.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
in the right position.
It took me years to find one for sale.
Oh, you found one.
Jeez.
Finally got one, and it arrived damaged.
Oh, that's fun. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, the brass mounting screw ended up coming out of the shell, and the actual piece of the shell that held it in place actually split down the middle.
Oh dear.
So yeah, that was a fun thing for Corey to have to fix.
Speaking of green engines, got this little.
Yes. Oh yeah. Speaking of Thomas, my hobby shop has just stocked up the DCC Sound Thomas and Percy.
Oh, nice.
Thoughts on those?
I went there yesterday, and I was tempted to pick one of them up, but I remember seeing YouTubers show, like, okay, it has the sounds, but it has no idle sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, really? No idle sounds? Come on, man. That's a simple thing you couldn't put into the model.
I put these
So
pieces
it only makes sounds when it moves. It doesn't have like ambient steam sounds or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that alone,
crazy,
and
yeah.
I'd rather just get either focus on my Railway Series customs and have sound put in those, or just get a standard Bachman Thomas and put sound in it later.
There you go. That makes sense.
I mean, I feel like it just makes more economical sense, and especially in the long run, personally. Oh yeah, speaking of locomotives with sound, I mean that Tsunami 2 ST70 Mac with the vomit bonnet that has DCC sound.
Oh, nice.
So does this other locomotive I've got here. This is something. Oh, hello, Henry.
Yep. And then here's my Henry.
You still trying to figure out how to strip down the weathering?
To be honest with you, this is the first time I've had him out of the box since you were here.
Fair enough.
14.
Still need, but yeah, you need to figure out how to remove the weathering, right?
Yeah. Chris might have told me, but I don't remember.
Honestly, if you ask me, I would just get together with Chris sometime. Maybe you two can collaborate and figure that out.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's what I remember, it probably would just be a case you literally would just scratch off with your fingernail.
I mean, you handle it enough, it'll do that.
Because I remember that on my Lima Class 40, and Lima was owned by Hornby, so it wouldn't be surprised if it's the same way. But yes, as I was saying though, this other locomotive I got this year. Huge thanks to Christian, Terrence the Tractor 525.
Tennis the Tractor 525 sponsor.
Is he the one? Is he the one? Is he the one also known as MPS?
No, different guy.
Oh, har.
It was a reference. It was a reference to Corey's milestone video back a couple years ago.
But yeah,
oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, big thanks to him. He actually helped get me a little bit of a discount on this through Train World.
Oh, nice.
What is that?
Pico.
Pico Expert.
Ooh. The cross Muffy engine. Nice.
The ML 4000.
There you go. Eddie, do you collect both Double O and HO, or what?
Well, mostly Double O, but since joining the club, I have been dabbing back into HO a little bit.
Got it. Because I always thought you were just a Double O guy, and now I'm seeing.
I am mostly just Double O, but again, certain engines only come in HO, so
Sure.
I got the Denver and Rio Grande version. Nice.
in my opinion, probably the best condition of it. In my opinion,
Not bad.
Sounds like you did pretty good, man. All right, say bye to 1450. I'm gonna get my auto tank, but say goodbye to 1450, guys. Goodbye.
ladies and gentlemen.
I literally have more train than track. It's kind of embarrassing at this point.
Oh well.
That sounds like a you
That
problem.
is a sharp. That is a sharp unit logo right there. Look at that.
It looks
You
good,
know-
honestly.
You know what? You know what's funny? It kind of looks like a freight version of the General Electric of the General Motors Aero train, only more for freight.
I don't know. The Aero train kind of has a much different face.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just saying the designs are a little
you're talking
similar.
about the cab situation.
Yeah, they both share some they share some characteristics, same characteristics, but really they're from two different manufacturers.
I find it funny how they've got like semi truck style rear view mirrors. Forget your Peterbilts. Go to Kraus Maffei.
There you go.
Did
But
you
yeah.
ever play?
This thing runs like an absolute dream. It's like silk.
1411-3.
I hope it's easier to put together than this. This was a fun thing to fix.
Well,
Also, I do like the stand for it. In case you don't want to run it, you can just keep it on display.
clever.
Honestly, it's kind of a neat little thing they did with their packaging. I mean, it has the block of ice, but then it also has the stand. But then again, I guess presentation is everything for a model that retails for, I believe, around $340 to $360.
Yeah.
Yeah. That ain't cheap when you start putting sound in them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Even though it's so expensive, they still have plastic coupling, so that's something I'll have to rectify at some point.
Buy yourself some Katie's.
Katie's will bring this thing to the next level.
I'm showing this because it was one of the first gifts Corey ever got me.
Oh, same with the SD70 Mac. That's also got plastic couplings.
Oh my
There we
gosh, guys! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's Thomas! It's Thomas the Tank Engine, guys! Oh my god!
You
Yep.
sick pervert.
Let's calm down. Oh, look at that.
You'll be pleased to know, Eddie, it is not a horny Thomas.
Yeah.
Are you sure
Back
about
in
that?
Christmas.
I am 100% sure this thing has no urges in its mechanism.
Yeah, this golden model is special to me.
The big thing that I'm ashamed about.
Honestly, guys, oh yeah, you got that A1. You're gonna make that Gordon custom.
The A1.
Well, at first when I was looking it over, I'm like, you know what? Probably might actually leave this as is because it's Great Northern. But
Oh yeah, no, that's debatable. I think you might want to.
But unfortunately, I opened it up and realized there are some details missing.
Oh.
And also, as I was saying, a DCC decoder in it. I put too much, electrical tape over it. So I was like, okay, I'll probably just snip a little bit of it off. And I ended up snipping one of the wires. Not on the decoder, but on the model itself.
Oh, dear.
Wah, wah, wah.
So unfortunately, now this thing will not work.
Looking at
Right.
Flip Channel's comments, I actually like the Hornby, the new one. I think it's better than what they had before. It has a metal running plate, has a firebox flow. It's a really good model. So
Either way, it's kind of sealed the fate of this thing. It is going to end up as a Gordon custom.
Oh,
there you
no.
go. Well, it's already messed up, so you might as well use it.
And I'll just end up getting another one eventually.
Yeah.
Probably one that's a little more expensive, so it's not missing detail.
Nah, I don't have one. Eddie, do you have a Flying Scotsman?
I have a Trying Hornby one.
Okay.
I also have a Hornby Flying Scotsman. Let me pull them out right quick.
All good. I don't have one. The closest thing I have is... Yeah.
But I'm thinking about getting myself another one because specifically, I want the same era one that James May has.
Ooh, that'd be good.
So that means it has the realistic chuffing sound as well as the glowing firebox.
Ooh, nice.
Sounds good.
Biggest problem with that is that it's gonna have gigantic flanges on it because it's the Triang era.
Yep.
So, but I was thinking, this has big flanges, but at least it actually doesn't catch the ties on scale track, as Corey can attest to, because he actually ran on his old layout when he still had it.
Yep.
Oh, pretty cool.
Good times.
So, plan is, since this already has damage on it before I even got it,
Mhm.
to take certain pieces from this and combine it with a Triang one that has the features that I want, and basically make, and then DCC equip it.
All right. No, that'd be really cool to see that project happen.
Literally just just go with DCC. Don't need sound because the realistic chuffing sound already has that covered.
Yep. Some paper and a bit of strip of wire, and you're good.
But yeah,
I also have
eventually
something.
pay for it, and eventually just need to get the right cylinders and also get in touch with Sparkshot.
Spock shot sponsor.
AKA also known as Knuckles.
Knuckles.
All right. Well, while Eddie puts that away, I got the rolling road ready to go. Anyone want to see any one of these models run? Except for Adams, because that's DCC. I don't want to
I
run.
think everybody's already seen my S160 before, right?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah, a couple times.
I've also got something that's important to the Flying
I don't
Scotsman.
think- Well, too bad, Douglas. I don't feel like taking that out.
Yeah, you're fine. No worries. There'll be a time.
It needs to work anyway. I think I accidentally damaged it when I visited Corey because it's got a little scrape on the top of the boiler.
Yeah, damage is nothing new at model trains, especially delicate
But-
ones.
It's not that big of a deal because I was gonna send it out to get customized anyway, not by Corey, but by a professional, company.
Company.
Yes. I also have an engine that's important to the Flying Scotsman too. And this model was the first model train that I ever got. It's the ever so popular Pennsylvania K4 Pacific, which to quote Eddie, the boiler design of a locomotive gave us the ever famous Flying Scotsman.
There you go. The same
I
club
was
is
thinking about getting myself one of the. I honestly was thinking about getting myself one of the BLI ones.
Oh, nice.
yeah. That's a-
I've for the most part, I've had nothing but the Bachman ones, as well as one Bowser. But honestly, I feel like I need to go the next step because I have 460 from BLI.
Oh, nice.
there you
So
go.
Yeah, I
it
will
feels
say
like
this.
I may as well go with a BLI K4 so I can run them both together. Because I
Oh, good
tried
idea.
running the one of my Spectrum ones with 460, and I could not speed match them to save my life.
Yeah, I will admit, I like BLW engines as well. I know they're kind of pricey and they have their faults, but overall they're pretty good. And I should know, I have 6 of them. I got Challengers 3985 and 3977, Southern Pacific 4449, 844, and I also got Reading T1 2101.
Coy, what are you doing with those clippers?
Nothing good, I can tell you that.
Okay. There you go. That sounds about normal.
So there are other BLIs I was thinking about getting. I do have my eye on the Pennsylvania Railroad Steam Turbine 2, the S2,
I'm actually thinking of getting one myself too.
because it's such a unique engine. I feel like it would grab anybody's eye whenever I run it at the club.
One more call. Anyone want to see anything run before I pick anything? It's up to you guys.
Oh, is that Blue Peter?
It is Blue Peter. That's why I bought this one.
Blue Peter. Eh.
Go Blue Peter.
I can't remember if Blue Peter's still in Brunswick Green or not.
I think it
I
might be.
wanted one to be honest with you, but when I saw that it was a green one, it came in one of those wooden Bachman branch on boxes. Thought, oh, I gotta have it.
That's fair.
So I think it makes sense. We'll just run that one first. I just serviced it, so it's good to go.
Oh yeah, there's the old Bachman K4 that I bought and did nothing with, and donated to Doolittle's, and ended up you taking it back home.
Yeah. Truth be told, though, I don't think anyone would be stupid enough to steal this for as crap as it is.
The early ones aren't really all that good, sadly.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a T1,
Oh,
loser.
nice. Goldie here was a gift to me from Corey. He gave me this for Christmas, I think 2022 or 21.
I always thought that the T1s are interesting, but ever since that one guy from the T1 Trust said, "Oh yeah, this is going to be the fastest locomotive in the steam locomotive in the world. And once it's finished, we're going to go after Mallard's record."
I
Yeah, I was
don't
like,
know if they could do that.
"Are you freaking
But
kidding me,
a lot
man?
of stuff.
Leave Mallard alone."
I mean, truth be told, I think if any locomotive has a chance of beating that record, it's probably the J class.
You're not too far off, Corey, because I actually did some research on Norfolk and Western 611, and she's very well built. She's very counterbalanced, and she's equipped with stiff trucks. And with her current rate of boiler pressure and her fast service, she can theoretically reach a speed of 140 miles per hour.
Yeah, you just have to find somebody that's willing to open up the throttle that much.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, just like New York Central 999 can go 1,000 miles an hour.
Honestly, I think the Milwaukee Road, you're free to agree or disagree with me on this, but there's a story going that one of the Milwaukee Road Baltic locomotives pulled a train that was on flatland, I think it was on flatland, and I think it reached 100 miles per hour first, way before Flying Scotsman did. Of course, that's just new information. Take that if you will. That's what I heard.
So some people say that Mallard supposedly could have gone even faster than 126 miles an hour if it hadn't melted its hadn't melted some of its components.
Right. Yeah, that would have been too dangerous. You didn't want the thing to explode or, self-destruct.
It was just the rods on Mallard were whizzing so fast that they just heated up and melted.
Well, someone was saying 611, 100 and, I think it was like 114, I think. But they said about the engineer closed the throttle because he was starting to get nervous.
Yeah, so so basically what you're saying is he is a pussy.
Yeah, in layman's terms.
I think that might be after the Tug River wreck.
Right. I think I may as well show the most recent locomotive I've gotten. And this one is kind of more sentimental to me.
Ooh.
What's that?
Brass.
West Side. Oh, a Denver and Rio Grande Western 280.
Very good.
HON3.
There you go. Very cool.
Unfortunately, I have no track I can run this on.
Wah, wah, wah.
And it won't even run on N scale because it's actually HON3 is wider. So it requires dedicated track that most model hobby shops won't carry.
So what, you got to go import it or something?
Imported or just buy online.
Ooh,
That looks
would you
good.
look at that?
Shiny.
I love brass. I gotta get a brass locomotive sometime, just any.
I'm kind of mixed when it comes to brass models. Don't get me wrong, they look good, and they definitely made some engines I like to have, but they're a little bit on the pricey side. I mean,
that's kind of the case for me too. I feel like they're just, they're really only priced that high because they're made out of brass. And I feel like, honestly, you're better off, getting a model that's actually die cast rather than brass.
Yeah.
Because brass is going to be a lot more flexible and prone to damage.
Yeah, I mean, look at Broadway Limited locomotives. They use brass. Sometimes they use brass, and I think they converted to brass hybrid. And yes, they're expensive, but at least they're a little more reasonably priced.
But yeah, let me just give some context on this thing. So This was actually a Christmas gift from one of my uncles on my father's side. And
Well, Jim trained you well, I'll give her that.
past year or so, he actually was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer.
Oh,
And recently, well, actually, like on the day of Christmas, I was told that doctors had said that he probably only has 2 more months left to live.
oh no.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So honestly, this was such a thoughtful gift from him. And this is something he's had, in his collection for the longest time, and he gave this to me as a Christmas gift. So, and again, while I don't have anything to run it on, I just honestly I can't, even bear the thought of getting rid of this. This is something I have to treasure for the rest of my life.
No, you have to, man. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So
Maybe get a display case, put it in.
that's actually the plan. I don't have in the current as it currently stands, I can't get any. I don't have any track to run it on or anything like that. I mean, I possibly might look into it, but for the time being, my family, me and my family have agreed that we are going to go ahead and put it on display for the time being. So we had ordered a HON3 display track with a plastic case around it that we're going to display on top of the fireplace mantle.
Sounds like a great place for it.
Yeah.
At least until I can eventually figure out some way to run it.
For sure.
I'm awful sorry about your loss, Eddie.
Yeah, sorry about your grandpa. That's not
No, it's uncle on my father's side.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that side. But yeah, no, really, any family member really sucks, man. Sorry.
Unfortunately, that's just the way life is.
Yep.
I mean, we live and we die.
Yep. And cancer's horrible. For sure.
Only 2 things are certain: death and taxes.
Yep.
What he said.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing kind of happened to me back in 2023, just a few days before Thanksgiving. I lost my father to cause of his death was water in the heart. From what I understand, it's what happens when you eat too much salt products.
That makes
I'm
sense.
sorry to hear that, man.
That's
It's all good. The one gift that he gave to me before he died it's actually right here. I'll go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. The locomotive he got me was this. He got me. Focus.
It's an
He got
Asper, I
me-
can tell that. It says PT40AX.
Oh, there it goes. Yep, he got me DD40X 6936.
An absolute beast.
Yeah, the diesel locomotive that was supposed to take the fight to the big boys.
What's this?
That was the diesel electric answer to the big boy.
Yep.
I hear a TV show in the background. What's going on? At least I hope it's a TV show. All right, who wants to see Princess run?
Go right ahead.
Princess.
Corey might know what these are too.
Ooh. Rolling stock.
Well, yeah, but yeah, I told him I was getting these. I was asking him, "Hey, were you thinking about possibly getting these too?" And I'm like, "Nah, they're not for me." I had to get them just because it was part of the 80th anniversary.
Yep,
Yeah,
and what an anniversary it has been.
Thomas's 80th, by the way. It was really good for us. We got a lot of good stuff.
Not bad.
I haven't taken them out of the packaging yet, just because I'm trying to figure out a good way to open these up without, completely ruining the packaging.
I'm sorry for your
because I
loss,
was
Flip-Flop.
thinking I would like to put them back in them eventually, and possibly even hang them up somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Sorry about your dad's mother. That's not easy, man.
Yeah.
Hmm.
On a lighter note, if any of you have seen Toy Story, you'll know this. If I'll get it, folks.
Pizza, anyone?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
Very cute. I actually
I
really
raise you a DeLorean.
No, you
I raised
Nice.
you with the name MC ambassador.
very cool. I have a whole bunch of Auto World cars,
Did
but
I
I don't.
actually bring this down when I went to see you, man?
I don't remember it. I don't know if you even had it yet.
I think I had it by then. I know you were kind of curious to see how good of a job he had done, but yeah, I'm still very happy with that one.
Really love this model, by the way. It's super good. Has the opening hatches actually. If I would have flipped those, they opened up, so you can get some light in the cab. So
I
those are
want to give you guys a heads up here, as well as our viewers. This is going to be the 10-minute warning.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Dang.
Ooh, 10 minutes.
I mean, we
Ooh.
have, 10 minutes, give or take. I don't really care, but we have been going on for almost 2 hours now, and so
Has it been 2 hours already? It's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Diecast Restos, he
what
did the
2
job for
hours
me on
it's
that.
been. I'll be back in a minute.
Alrighty, we'll be.
That means he'll only have 9 minutes left before everything stops.
Yep. That kind of works out.
Are you sure about that?
Wish we had more time to run trains because I only got to run 2 of them, but that's okay.
I didn't get to run any of them.
Neither have I.
Honestly, Hornby's Princess is super
Snowflake.
hot.
Oh, man.
Moving rods, firebox glow, a lot of detail.
Oh, right. Forgot about the kits that I managed to get.
Ooh.
The kits.
So, past month or so, I actually won a auction on eBay for a bunch of old 00 scale kits.
Oh, nice.
I may as well show the ones that I don't have in there. These are the ones I'm probably going to get rid of. So first off, LNWR underframe kits. Just because I don't have any bodies to put onto them. There's 2 of them with the listing. And then Pratt Trust Gantry. I'm assuming this is for signals.
All right. I'll
Interesting.
run my oh my gosh. I'm holding Henry because he's all plastic. That's so much lighter than the Princess. It's crazy how some of these models
They
begin.
have some semaphore signals.
Ooh, not bad.
These are all like classic ratio kits, so feel pretty good about them.
Had a few of those in my time.
Also got a water tower.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
But yeah, those are the ones I'm probably gonna end up off selling because I really don't don't plan on making a layout anytime soon.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, let's take a look at the ones I plan on keeping. Oh, that's the last one to show. So LMS X LNWR 50-foot 0-inch underframe and bogey kit.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Very interesting.
You should add that for my
Very
items.
nice indeed.
I'll find some stuff for it.
Okay. Ratio kit number 5081, Northeastern X North British empty cask wagon. So I'm assuming this holds beer.
Oh, but
Yes.
Well, empty beer casks. But yeah.
I could go
And
for a
then-
drink.
Then there's the
Go, Henry. Woo.
here. Then there's 4 coach kits. These are the reason. This is the reason I went for this lot. So first off, got an LNWR 50-foot 0-inch arc roof bogey corridor coach. This is a brake composite.
Oh,
You may
nice.
not show it. May not show it on here. I think this is just a stock image. Because at first, when I got all these, I showed a British friend of mine was like, "Hey, you only got like composite coaches. You need a brake coach, man." I'm like, "Wait, oh shoot! Did I only get composites? What am I gonna do?" But yeah, this is same looking box, but this one says corridor bogey. That was a corridor brake. And then we have another corridor bogey. This is first, third, and the other one was an all third class. And then the odd one out is this one, which is a Midland Railway low roof suburban bogey coach, which I was thinking could possibly be made into Annie.
There you go.
Maybe, maybe not.
are the other coaches going to be Gordon's Express?
I was actually, funny you say that. I've got a bunch of Hornby Monsols that are being used for the Wild Nor'Wester.
Oh, nice.
You want to get
But
some-
I was thinking those LNWR coaches could be good for early mainline NWR stock.
Good idea.
Like possibly the NWR got some secondhand LNWR stock.
That would make sense.
since it's
Makes
close
sense to
by.
me.
What else have we got in here? Yes. LMS 4-plank coal wagon.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Okay, this one has no wheels, but this one is supposed to be a 12-ton rectangular tank wagon.
Ooh.
You could probably just make out what it's supposed to look like right there.
Nice image. Very nice image.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is kind of... To be honest with you, Corey, this is kind of one of those cases like... Ratio didn't really do that well with show what was in the box.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of looking at that like, okay, why is it not the main focus?
Honestly, I was a little disappointed because this side up was showing. So it was like, oh, is this like one of those a kit where it's like multiple different wagons in one?
Make a whole train.
No, it's like it's one kit. But you can only make one wagon, but you have a large selection of different wagons you can make. You know,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. So I was kind of disappointed when I was like, oh, okay, no, it's only you have a choice of one. And it's the same deal with this one, too.
There you go.
LMS Midland Railway cattle wagon.
Ah, yes.
Well,
There's a
there's-
lot of good things about Slaters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I should have pointed out these are Slaters, not Ratio.
I'm
But
still with the red rods on this Gordon.
But here's the big one. I didn't notice this one until I got the whole thing in. This one kind of snuck by me in the listing. while I'm really happy with all the coaches, this one has got me the most excited.
Ooh.
This is a ratio kit number 5041 Coke wagon.
Nice.
Ooh.
I know where this is going.
And if you know your Thomas history,
Old cocaine.
Reverend W. Audrey actually used 2 of these for his collection.
Nice.
And these kits are rare as hen's teeth
Oh.
Mm.
because they did not reproduce these in modern times.
Mm.
And most of the time they would all be opened and put together, and more likely by novices.
Mm.
And even then,
Yep.
they never pop up for sale because they probably have just, been broken to pieces by now.
More likely.
Yeah.
So this,
Win.
so he had 2 of these. One of them was a Sun Coal wagon, and the other one is the one that I'm gonna have this turned into, which is Old King Coal.
Oh, clever.
Yes.
Yeah, so which literally called Old King Coal,
Mm-hmm.
COAL.
Yep.
So yeah, it's honestly really. I'm really excited to have this because I was thinking, how am I gonna be able to put this specific wagon together if nobody makes like a modern, alternative to this? I mean, I tried looking for 5. I believe this is a 5 plank. I tried looking for 5 planks that have like the Coke rails. None of the ones I've been able to find in 00 scale actually have Coke rails, and even when they did, they didn't have the right number of Coke rails.
Ah.
There you go.
Yeah, they have like three Coke rails on it. Usually, you only see 2.
Oh.
Nothing like searching for a needle in a haystack, but
Yeah, this was literally. I was thinking, this was going to be a needle in a literal haystack. Just finding something like this, and by complete accident, I ended up with one.
Nice.
So yeah, that's going to be really cool to run with the Northwestern Railways stock that I got from Buggles Kelly Station.
Cool.
Did you pre-order the new batch?
Not yet, but I plan to.
Yeah, I missed the sale when he had it for like £9.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm kind of kicking myself for doing that.
Same here. I didn't realize he was gonna end that. I thought he was gonna keep that going until like when he just takes all the wagons off of his site.
yeah.
Well, this is remember last time, Eddie. This thing.
Yeah, it's still annoyed at you for that one.
I'll be honest with you. Little short story about this. I kind of regret buying this. I'll tell you why.
Why is that?
When I tried to run it in, it was being very lumpy and it was stuttering.
Oh,
So
boy.
I had to tear this literal thing apart. I'll tell you, DJM makes some really detailed models, but they don't design this to tear it apart in case something goes wrong.
Nope.
Yeah.
So
Thankfully, Dapple's making a new one.
yeah, so I had to go through all this detail, really kind of pinch and move all these wires off. Oh, by the way, I lost a sander. Good job, Doug.
Good job.
So what happened was the back drive wheel was touching the negative wire.
Oh dear.
So
That
that
can't be good.
rubbing and scraping on the wire to the motor.
Oh dear.
So I had to literally pinch and move the wire carefully without damaging it and tuck it in so that way the wheel and the wire don't touch each other.
Hmm.
You want to know how long it took me to just move a wire?
5 hours.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
That's just to move a wire. And to switch
dear.
the mechanism so that way I could run it in. Because now, he actually works great now. See that? He works good. It just took out
There
2 years of my life I'll never get back. Merry Christmas. So in a way, I'm kind of glad I got this and not you, because otherwise you would have to get Koi to fix it anyways, since it came with an issue.
Yeah, but I would have still been happy to have a DJ Models model.
I have 2 14XXs. I'm kind of thinking, do I really need to?
Excuse me.
Well, if I ever change my mind on this guy, which it's not anytime soon, but if I do, I'll let you know.
I'm still excited for some of my pre-orders.
What you pre-ordered?
Well, needless to say, I pre-ordered Wilbert.
Good.
Yeah, I'm really kicking my balls for forgetting about him. I really was gonna buy him, and then he sold out.
Yeah, I'm really excited for him because, I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about Akira Scale, and I've really been wanting to get something from him. I mean, obviously, I eventually want to get one of the panniers. Well, then again, I say that I'm still fairly happy with the Bachman one. I feel like that's really stood the test of time.
Yeah, I like Bachman's Pania. It's a really good one.
But yeah, the coolest thing about it is that it's based on Wilbur when he was running on the Dean Forest. So also all proceeds, from what I understand, all proceeds, from every sale on each model goes straight into cosmetically restoring the real engine.
That's
Yep.
cool.
And also, as a word of thank you, every single model is also paired with a formal letter from the Reverend W. Audrey's family.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no,
And
definitely.
I'm honestly kind of crossing my fingers, hoping that even Christopher will have signed it too.
Yeah,
But I know he's been for the most part staying out of the limelight. I'm probably due to ailing health. I don't know.
who
Yeah.
knows?
But either way, I feel very fulfilled that I'm getting a model of Wilbert, which is something I really wanted for a long time. But I'm also helping to restore an actual steam locomotive. Well, Wilbert the Forest Engine himself, but also the fact I'm gonna get something from the Audrey family. And the plan is when I get that in, that letter is going to be put in a frame and hung on my wall.
That'd be really good. Yeah, no, I wish I picked up the Akira Scale World, but it would have been a cool item to get, for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Thomas people probably pre-ordered it too.
Oh yeah, no, you bet, because of the relevance. I really wanted to buy one, but I didn't have money back in May when he was announced.
You know, one person I know for certain probably has to have pre-ordered it.
Oh.
Unlucky Tug.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely said he bought it.
I think, from what I understand, last week, I think I was told last week that they are now in production. So hopefully sometime in the first quarter of the new year, we may possibly see them being shipped.
Hopefully, yeah.
Well, put it this way, guys. If I see someone who's willing to put their Akira Scale a little bit later in the future, I'll definitely pick that one up.
Yeah, but don't be surprised if they end up charging up the butt for it.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping that they do a second run, but I kind of doubt that too, since it is kind of a special event for them.
I'm also hoping that they'll do a second run.
I mean, honestly, I kind of agree with you, even though I was able to pre-order one of them myself. I would like to see a second run because I feel like the more money that goes towards Wilbert, the better.
Yeah, they could probably do a second run in the future. It's like, hey, you guys help with the cosmetic restorations.
Let's get her running again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would buy that for the second run. That's for sure.
me
Yeah,
too.
I mean, heck, if it was to go towards getting them back into operational condition again, I would buy a second one just for the sake of that.
I think that'd be a good idea.
I mean, I don't care. I wouldn't care if I have two of the same model at that point. At that point, I'm still helping with helping Wilbert the Forest Engine.
There you go. Yeah, no, I definitely wish I got my first run. That was the model I'm kicking myself for not picking up. But oh well, in the future maybe.
Yeah.
You know what? Akira Scale needs to go into Terrier so that they can make their own Stepney. And then they could probably collaborate with the Bluebell Railway to get the real Stepney back into operational condition.
That'd be cool.
You okay there, Train Man?
Yeah, I'm at the tail end of a cold, so if I'm coughing a lot, that's why.
Yeah, I just got sick last week. It was fun. Oh yeah, and I had to do parking.
Yeah, colds ain't fun.
Yeah.
Fun story. I was in the middle of a cold. I have to do parking service for my church for one of our big events for the holidays. Put it this way, I was mad. I was like, I hate this effing job by the end of my shift because it was literally raining like downpour at the end of the last 10 minutes of my shift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, colds just suck.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. But
I am always looking at it. My brain never stops.
So yeah, I haven't pre-ordered the new wagon from the Kelly Station yet, but there are other pre-orders I have ordered, not from Douglas Kelly, but from another place. You're familiar with the Wagon Yard?
I think so, yeah.
They're actually doing some Northwestern wagons as well.
Very cool. I'm gonna have to start all noisy. So
specifically, well, trying to remember. What wagons were they?
Let's run some diesels, why don't we? Let's get some variation.
The tugboat
Northwestern
is the most powerful craft afloat.
Look,
And
Cody,
the star
I have
boats
Ben from
are the power
Thompson.
behind the docks and waterways that make up the big city port. This is tugs. Turtles.
Yes. I got mine somewhere around here, but I think they're packed away at the moment.
Hard to believe these were the only two. Hard to believe that 10 cents, or hard to believe that 10 cents and Sunshine were the only two tugs ever made. And to anyone watching, know that. And to anyone of our viewers who are watching, know that top hat model was just a prop. It was fake. Sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah.
You sure? You sure it wasn't like something they had planned?
I heard tell that they had plans to do Top Hat and OJ, but after the cancellation of the show, the idea was dropped.
Fair. Okay,
yeah, it kind of makes you wonder what Ertl would have done, if they'd have gotten that far.
Yeah. But yeah, now I remember. So I pre-ordered pre-ordered some 8-ton goods vans from the Wagon Yard that actually had Northwestern branding on them.
Oh, nice.
And I thought what they did was actually very clever. I mean, they're Rapido wagons, but so the numbers on them actually are actually very significant. One actually was labeled 1945, which, if you know your history, 1945 was obviously when the first Railway Series book was published.
The three famous engines, Gordon, Henry, and
the other one is 1972, which was actually the date, the very last story that Reverend W. Audrey had wrote was published. The Quarry Engines, I believe it was called.
Yep.
That was right before if I remember correctly, that was when when his son Christopher took over. I think it was right around prior to the filming of the third series.
Yeah, Christopher took over sometime in the 80s, I believe.
And it's
Yeah.
80.
But-
yeah. around the
But
80s.
yeah, but the Reverend he stopped after Quarry Engines because I believe he said he was running out of ideas.
Don't you mean tramway engines?
Yeah, it's
Tramway engines, yeah,
kind of
sorry.
better. Kind of better than these people that they just keep going. It's one of those cases. If you're just doing it to do it, it's not going to be that great.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So yeah, I pre-ordered those two vans, obviously because 80th anniversary, and I thought they were really nice looking vans. But also recently they came out with that they were also making a certain orange private owner wagon.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know the name, but I'll let you reveal it first.
Well, everybody thought its name was Fred Pelhay,
It's Fed Pelham.
but it's actually Fred Pelham.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, the Y is supposed to be an M, supposedly.
now all we need is a white truck named Wilma.
Or a pink van with ULP on it.
Yeah.
Touche.
But yeah, I pre-ordered those vans, also pre-ordered Fred, because why not? And I heard they are planning on releasing Scruffy, too, eventually.
Ooh, nice. I definitely need to get some of the Rapido wagons. They're really good quality. This is a Rapido tank engine, and I'm really impressed with how good they make their stuff.
Yeah, I've only got one Rapido product. That's my Rapido USA F40PH, which I still need to eventually send back to Corey to get the freaking snowplow fitted back on.
That's fun.
Again.
The F40PH.
But
That's the locomotive.
I had also pre-ordered one of their S160s, well, from Rapido UK, as well as another famous locomotive that isn't affiliated with Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, another sentient locomotive.
Which one? Ivo.
the engine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to get the Ivo pack. I'm so set on that one, actually.
I don't know if they're still taking pre-orders or not, but I would probably pre-order one fairly. If they are, I would get one fairly soon because I don't think they're going to be selling anymore once they're ready for production.
Got it. That's a good.
I think it's a case of like they're only going to make as much as they can sell.
There you go. Makes sense.
So basically, once the number of pre-orders have been accounted for, they're not going to make any more.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
Also, I feel like that's another case of like it's really cool. I mean, it's not going towards like it's not going to a charity sort of a thing, but as a little incentive for actually pre-ordering the Ivor the engine. Oh, we just lost Corey.
Uh-oh.
Back. But you were saying?
But yeah, as I was saying though, so as a little more incentive to actually pre-order the Ivor the engine, pack, a brand new story is being written by the son of the guy who created Ivor the engine in the first place.
That's pretty cool.
That's really good.
And only those who pre-ordered the pack are going to get it or going to be able to see it.
There you go.
I mean, though, granted, I feel like actually no, I shouldn't say that. I still think it's really cool that we're getting, well, after all these years, a new story of Ivor the engine.
That'd be really cool. No, I'm locked in. I think I want to buy that. I already missed out on a lot of double OP. I miss Duck. I miss Wilbert. I don't think I want to miss Ivo, even though he's not Thomas.
Ivor the engine, yeah. mean, he's not from Thomas the Tank Engine, but
Yeah, duh.
mean,
But
he's another sentient steam locomotive, and he actually hit the television before Thomas. So,
Oh yeah.
actually, no, I can't really say that because if we're going by the failed, pilot episode from the 50s from the BBC.
Oh yeah.
Because I think Ivor came out in the early 70s originally in black and white.
You're right. Yeah. Or let me look that up.
But I guess Ivor was the first successful sentient steam locomotive on television.
there you go. Finally
He wasn't the first, but he was the first successful one.
for sure. Springy Buffett.
Springy, 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 springy.
I miss Pokemon X. I wonder if he's doing well.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah.
Vast majority of my models do have sprung buffers. It's just a couple of them. I love the crab. I wish I had the preserved one.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, welcome home.
Yeah, I was still there. I was just backstage.
What were you doing back there?
Eating a sandwich, probably.
Was it from
A
Garbage?
likely story.
I mean, truth be told, I am getting kind of hungry right now.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Well, you probably should have grabbed a snack before you started.
Hey, good idea.
Yeah, good point.
You were to answer your question, Eddie. You were partly right. They originally made 26 episodes in black and white of Ivo the Engine back in 1959. They made 40 episodes in color between the years 1975 and 1977.
Okay. And sadly, from what I understand, most of the 1959 run are lost to time, the episodes.
There you go.
Because unfortunately, BBC were really terrible at keeping records of stuff.
They just basically copy over their other stuff, didn't they?
No, they didn't even keep track of it. They when something was done with it and they were gonna like post reruns of it or anything, they either just they would throw them out or destroy them.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
I mean, it was the same deal with the early Doctor Who episodes too.
Are some of those lost media now? Doctor Who?
A lot of them, yes.
Okay, crazy.
Every once in a while, an episode would crop up because, like, they would find, like, well, not a master copy, but they would find a copy of the master copy.
There you go.
In another country where they would have been doing reruns of it.
There you go.
But even then, those are becoming thinner and thinner off the ground because most of the time, like, people would find these things like, storage closets and are like, what the heck is this? I don't know. Throw it out. We don't need it.
Yeah, crazy. Well, what was today's treasure? What's today's treasure?
Well, what was last week's trash is today's treasure.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that's what happened.
But yeah, I feel like for the most part, this was a fairly good year in terms of modeling. I mean, it wasn't in some areas it wasn't a good year, in other cases it was. I mean, some cases, in terms of like I said, with modeling, I feel like it was a fairly decent year. I'm hoping 2026 will actually be better because there are a few models I really would like to get.
Me too.
Yeah.
Next. Case in point, well, I mentioned this earlier on in the stream. I would like to get a Bachman China JS, a Pacific as well. I can't remember what it was called, and eventually a K First QJ. But then I also want to continue collecting, NRM residents. I think the next one on my list is probably going to be the Delphic prototype.
Oh, good choice.
And then probably after that, I'll probably get Rocket, and then I'm still keeping my eyes out for Duchess of Hamilton with the unstreamlined.
Yeah, streamlined one is weird. I like the unstreamlined one. Looks good.
Same.
I gotta say, so glad I got these coaches because obviously the Thomas Fanning, the colors match exactly like the season 2 coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta go yet. Squire's not here.
I mean, I was also thinking, well, I'm still kind of on the fence. I mean, it would be nice to get one of the Rapido Sterling singles.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I've left my Bachman Emily and a Rosebud Sterling single kit with Corey to actually have that turned into Sterling single #1 because I can't justify secondhand prices of those things.
For sure.
Because people would typically have them, listed for $600 at least.
For the Genesis coaches?
No, for the Rapido Sterling singles.
Oh yeah, no, those are rip off.
I mean, don't get me wrong. From what I've seen, they're gorgeous, brilliant, gorgeous models. Again, they're just not worth a $600 price tag.
No, yeah.
They're worth $300, but not $600.
Definitely not. That's for sure. Position the camera a little bit, so. Yep, gotta love these coaches. I'm glad I have 6 of these. So very happy with those.
Is that why you sold Corey your one red coach?
Well, yeah, actually, funny. I found this last week. There was a listing for this in the P class, and I thought, oh heck, I'm gonna buy these for my Thomas models, and also just to get something to run with my Bluebell engine. So I thought, why not this?
But yeah, if you got the Hatton's Genesis coaches, what point is there to have the Bachman red coaches, right?
Well, I actually like the Bachman ones a little more because they are actually more accurate to the LBSC coaches. The problem is just the coaches in season 3 to 4 were very bright red and white, so I think these ones just make sense.
I prefer the Genesis coaches just because they have a lot more detail.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, and they have different variants. I mean, this is a first class coach. This is a third class coach.
That is true.
6-wheel variants, but I'm not gonna get them all out. But as you can see here,
first class coach, third class people.
Yep, we got 2 4-wheel coaches. I got 4 6-wheel coaches. So for me, I'm very happy with this lot. I will be getting a lot of track in a DCC Zephyr set from Digitrack.
Fair enough.
What was that?
I said fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I mean, I'm now going to be able to run trains soon, which I'm so excited because I'm getting enough track. I'm getting a DCC setup. I'm still going to do some DC, some DCC. And for my DC stuff, I will use my Kato setup. But yeah, I definitely want to do both. And I want to run some on the circuit. I'm just tired of running on the rollers.
Oh, look, Mr. Thompson wants to share something.
Show us, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is a project I was hoping to have done for the 80th anniversary this year, but at this point, it's clear it's not going to make it.
But at least it'll eventually get done, though.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, I'm really, really hoping. well, put it this way: there is no. I'm really hoping there's guaranteed this is going to get done by October next year. Because
I will
wanna-
hold you to that. Otherwise, I will beat you with the silly stick.
I want to see this running at Y-Bridge. 2 years without Thomas is not a good thing.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
But
I was just gonna ask, are you considering maybe getting one of the new DCC sound Thomases?
it's a maybe on that. But yeah, like this one here, you basically got the Hornby shell on the Blockman chassis, which is what Eddie wanted.
I mean, I feel like, it looks a lot closer than the original Bachmann shell, in my personal opinion. And that's, yes, I could have gone with a 3D print, but the Hornby shell is going to be a lot more durable.
Yeah. Then there's Annie.
Well, or is that Clarabelle? Can't really tell.
No, it's Annie. Because Annie held the battery and the motor, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Had to do some patching.
Could have also went searching for another Clarabelle to use that roof, but... Well, at that point, probably would just take the whole shell.
You really can't see where the switch was.
Definitely not, no. Then again, I think the roof actually stretches out more where the switch was.
Yeah, the switch was up in there. You might be able to see where it was. But
with the way you patched it, you can't. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I did trim the roof. The roof was a little longer on one end. I did trim it.
That's what I figured. I think it was longer just to accommodate the switch and the fact that the wall on one end came up.
Yeah. But I don't know. Again, definitely want to have these done by October next year, and then these can go home with you.
And DCC equipped too.
Yeah, got to put a decoder in Thomas, but yeah, that was definitely something I did want to share because, like I said, unfortunately, this little guy, he's not going to be done for the 80th anniversary like was planned.
But at least he's going to get done eventually.
Yeah. And I mean, really, that's definitely progress. The thing looks great.
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely like your choice of color for that.
Well, I think White House Productions, he actually made he actually made a replica of Reverend W. Audrey's Parker Mark I, I believe it was. And according to him, Reverend W. Audrey used World War I French blue, or at least that was the closest match to what Audrey used.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt French blue was a no-brainer.
Definitely.
Yep.
Made in the UK.
If Audrey used it, then that's what I'm using.
Yep.
Just the biggest issue is like, what did we decide what paint to use for Annie and Clarabelle?
Yeah, you said Humbrol.
Oh yeah, the Humbrol brown or orange.
Yep.
That's right.
So
I can't remember if that was a case like that's what White House used for his Annie and Clarabelle, or if that was just like what was like closest match to what Annie and Clarabelle had on the show. I can't remember.
Yeah. Now I think it'll look good when it's done. So
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
I'm ready to wrap it up here.
All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sure. Let me get a picture of myself. One moment. Switch over from the other camera.
All right. We'll wait for Mr. Douglas.
Sounds
All right.
good.
Wait for Mr. Rowe.
I roast you guys. Half the time I get roasted by you guys, though. So it's no different. Yep. What we learned today, guys. What did we learn today from this entire stream?
Absolutely nothing.
Model trains are a giant debt hole,
Oh, ain't that the truth?
but no money for
Well-
drugs, so that's a good thing.
All trains burn a giant hole in your pocket.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
If you guys want to save money, don't buy model trains. But if you have a life, then sure, buy them too. They're not bad. It's not as bad what people say.
If you teach your children to get into model trains, they're gonna blow so much money on it, they won't have money for drugs and alcohol.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
I'm definitely in that boat.
Yeah, hey,
Same.
you know, it ruins people's lives. Why give them alcohol and drugs? Just give them a model train set.
Because people are
Yeah,
dumb sometimes.
Model trains are honestly, model trains are the only high you need.
Yep, I agree.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
And I know we got to wrap up, so let me flip over. I can bring maybe a model over that I want to
Let
show.
me flip it over.
Flip it. Okay, we'll do this.
Eddie, you look like a.
And we're here. Hello.
Oh my God, you're so good looking.
Thank you. Working on it for sure.
But yeah, I'm sure Corey would be very interested to see this thing when I come down to see him next year.
Oh yeah. That's for sure.
Well, I had fun. That's for sure.
Same here.
Yeah. I think
No,
we
I
kind
get
of bypassed the 10-minute mark though.
We
Yeah.
only
That's what
did
happens when you have fun.
37 minutes, so that's not too bad.
Yeah. Before we call it quits, though, I did want to go over a couple things real quick in regards to the channel. This year, we've hit a couple milestones. The channel has been up for 7 years, so 7 years I've been mucking about on YouTube. So, and of course, I want to give a big thank you to you guys because without
Hey,
you, I
no
wouldn't be
problem,
doing what
man.
I'm
You're
doing
welcome,
now.
buddy.
All the time.
And big thank you to Eddie, Michael, Douglas, and even the rest of you guys that can't be here physically right now. Really very much appreciated. Also, thanks to my viewers, my followers, my subscribers, whatever you want to call yourselves. Thank you for the continued support that you've given myself and the channel. Would not be producing content for the YouTube network if it wasn't for you guys. And in addition to that, the channel also reached 1 million views this year,
Nice.
which again
Good job.
is all thanks to you viewers. As to just this year alone, I've uploaded 75 new videos. I've gotten 163.7K views, 5.7K watch hours, and we also gained 541 new subscribers.
Woohoo.
Nice.
So
Congratulations, man.
yeah, lot of good positive news to report.
Well,
And again,
no, it's
it's all
awesome.
thanks to you guys.
Anytime. Yeah, I used to start as a fan, and I'm a friend, and glad to see the channel grow for the last 7 years.
Wow.
Likewise, good buddy.
I look like crap.
So I'd also like to give a big thank you to someone else before we sign off.
I hate you. No, I hate you.
Hello, good seeing you.
Mrs. Plowbender, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jenna.
It's great seeing you. Hello.
Say hi. Say hi,
Hello,
to the guys.
Susan.
Don't
Hi.
be rude.
Hello, soon to be Mrs.
Bye.
Thompson.
Hey, Jenna.
So, but yeah, basically everyone that has supported me in my pursuit here on YouTube. Again, I want to thank you all for such a great year. Yeah, I know, Douglas, you have a Gordon model. That doesn't make you special.
No,
But
but
again-
I just want to show people my stuff.
Thanks.
Absolutely, man. We're happy to help.
So, anything else before we sign off here, guys?
Not
I
really.
love it. I could say something if it's okay with you.
Is it inappropriate?
No, I promise it's okay.
Okay. Not that
We
it
were
would
just
really
like-
matter.
We would just like to take this opportunity to wish everyone, hope everyone had an enjoyable Christmas season, and we'd like to wish you all a happy New Year full of goodwill and fortune. Of course, I
Yeah.
realize this can't happen for everyone. Some of you are probably going to die next year. Some of you are probably going to end up in car accidents and probably end up paralyzed. Still,
Yeah.
others will be stricken with diseases that can't be cured or be horribly scarred in fires. Therefore, many of you won't be able to enjoy the happy and fortunate New Year that we're wishing upon you right now. So, just try and do the best you can.
Well, I'm not sure if I would say that, but Happy New Year to everyone. And
Happy New Year, everybody.
if you guys want to check
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yep, Happy New Year to you guys. Of course, everyone's got to have their models before we sign off.
Yep, some of them.
I only grabbed this one because it was the closest to me.
Yep,
Won't show you 6'11" on.
2 Americans and the 2 British. Good way to end it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I suppose it's time to say farewell.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in for the last, 2.5 hours, give or take. Also want to thank YouTuber friends and fellow YouTubers, Trainman3985, Captain Rolls, and Douglas Rowe for joining me this evening in this final live chat of 2025. And, looking forward to what 2026 has to offer.
Definitely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
But that's going to be it from all of us for now. Again, thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you on the flip side.
See ya.
Bye.
yeah.